See, they didn't hear it this time, Jake.
I got to do it early.
I know.
I don't actually want to stay on live stream.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to AV Epochs, and welcome to our themed monthly collaboration with the 𝕻𝖆𝖆𝖗 Crossroads. I am Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and digital dice to tell a good story. We are in modern May. Of course, I will quick shout out, don't forget to hop over to 𝕻𝖆𝖆𝖗 Crossroads and check out the Around the Hearth videos that we do where we discuss these topics, and check out our Force Forge if you missed it, where we built this one shot and now we're going to play test it. So I'm very excited for that. Let's see. Oh, there was something I was thinking about. Well, it's ladies movies night on Saturday, so if there are any nerdy ladies out there, join the Force family if you want to be a part of that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And let's see.
I know what you're forgetting.
What is it? Say it.
The giveaway.
The giveaway. Oh my gosh. Let's go over it. Let's go over to Beautiful Faces, because Jacob is my bearded better half.
No.
Here we go.
Just balance.
We balance each other. Yes. So anyways. Oh, and as I always say, hey, Great Mustache, welcome. Let me know how audio is on the stream, if there's any problems there. And of course, first, before I turn it over to Jacob's announcement on the giveaway, I want to say a special thank you to Aralini and Cayman for joining us, some of our supporters. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Very happy to be.
We were talking about it off camera that hopefully we'll survive this together. So I look forward to it. Yeah. And let's see, Jacob, would you take over the giveaway?
Absolutely. So we Avenue Studios is blessed with a code to Evil Genius's game of Everyday Heroes, which is what we're going to be using here. So if you're interested in winning that as a raffle, join our Patreon, and there's a link in our Patreon that we can guide you to that allows you to go in for the raffle, and we will be announcing that next week on our live stream. So what it is, it's a core rule book for Foundry VTT for what we're using tonight. So it's a wonderful little thing. If you're interested, join our Patreon and come win it. And also just hang out with us, because we do lots of nerdy fun things. And
I think I won that.
You've won stuff before, that's for sure.
Yes.
If you've given one away, I think I won that.
Well, we got a lot of stuff. Yeah, and we got another one here. So it'll be 1 week. Jacob just posted a link for it today. So for 1 week, locals and Patreon supporters can click on that to enter into the raffle. We'll announce the winner next live stream. And oh, that's the problem there. Adam.
Uh-oh.
I fixed it.
Oh, I see how it is. That's the problem there.
Adam.
I see.
I didn't hear that wrong.
No, what is going on your side of the internet, my good friend?
Well, greetings and salutations, travelers. I'm glad to be back with Avenue Studios. We are, as far as the 𝕻𝖆𝖆𝖗𝖗 Crossroads, that's me. I'm Adam from the 𝕻𝖆𝖆𝖗𝖗 Crossroads, and we are having our current goal of getting to $100 per month from either Patreon Subscribe-Star locals or direct contact. I think I'm going to mess around. I don't know anything about web design, but I'm going to try and mess around with the website so I can at least have those links available to direct people to, especially the direct PayPal one, so that people can do that if they want access to our Discord, where we do different little giveaways. We share what's going on with the content, and we also, once we get to $100 per month support through any of those avenues, we're going to be doing some nice giveaways. I know one of them, it will be at least a game or two, and then there will also be hopefully some commemorative dice, and if we overshoot our goal enough, perhaps metal commemorative dice. Might have to get a run of those made. But
I still think that I heard you were whittling dice.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
I'm just gonna keep pushing it.
Yeah, he's gonna keep doing it.
It would not roll right if I did it.
They're loaded dice.
Yeah, sure. That's what we'll call it.
Special dice.
They're special. They're special dice. All right. All right.
Awesome.
But that's what I've got as far as announcements. We are, I guess I can kind of say, we are going to be releasing every once in a while. I might do it every fifth Tuesday. The Misadventures Continued. That's what it is.
Awesome.
If that's how it balances out, I might release it more often. I'm not sure. But that is 𝕮𝖗𝖔𝖘𝖘𝖗𝖔𝖆𝖉𝖘 game in Open Legend, so
Yes.
that's pretty good. And there's an added player now, so Lord willing, that will be able to continue. They had a good time last time, they said. So there you go.
That person continues to ask when they're going to play again. So, and it is somebody from Avenue Studios, so it makes it even more exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which actually reminds me, the other thing I was going to shout out is that Jacob and I just yesterday shot the relaunch of Druid's Table, so that'll be starting to come out as well in June. We're going to have
geeking about it. Sorry, I've been loving it.
It's great.
I'm so excited about it.
Keep your eye out there for June, because we are planning on doing a Druid's Table on Everyday Heroes, which we're playing tonight from 𝕻𝖆𝖗𝖵𝖗𝖄𝑔𝐰𝑢ses. So we haven't recorded that one yet, but it'll be coming out this summer. There's going to be some new shorts. So between Interplanar Crossroads and AVS Studios, we're going to get a bunch of new stuff coming out in the summer here. I'm excited for it. So enough jibber jab and stuff. Let's play 𝕻𝖆𝖗𝖵𝖗𝖃 Everyday Heroes. Take it away, Jacob.
Awesome. That's my turn. Yay. Awesome. So we are in modern day setting. So picture today. So hard. And we are at a bank. It's the Third National Bank. We'll just throw that name out there. I didn't name the bank. How terrible of me. So you guys are visiting for a multitude of different reasons. So I just want to go around the room real quick and kind of just a quick, I'm playing so-and-so, and I'm at the bank for this reason. So Dan, if you want to take us off on that one.
Certainly. I am playing 𝕻𝖃𝖚𝖗𝖗𝖃, which is a supporter-created pre-gen. At certain tiers as supporters, you can make pre-gens, and you'll see them in the game here. So shout out to Great Mustache, as I will be playing 𝕻𝖃𝖚𝖚𝖗𝖃, who is a charming engineer that's coming into the bank. He's checking out their security system and looking to pitch them on his new AI he calls Mini Mustache.
I love it. I love it. Adam, who are you playing?
Oh, I'm playing Betty. Betty is the secretary there, the welcomer. I know all the stuff about the bank. I've been here longer than most of them, well, all of the managers pretty much. I've never met a manager that outlasted me here. I'm probably gonna die here in this seat, but at least I'll have my books and I'll have my gossip. So.
Can you say gossip like that one more time?
That was good. Give me a chance.
Gossip.
Yeah, that's too good. All right. Our lady, who are you playing tonight?
I am playing Vestralia. I am a librarian, and I'm here for about my fourth time to try to get a loan so I can start my own library.
I love it. Cayman, who are you playing?
Not exactly sure.
Clem.
Clem.
I've clicked
The
everybody on the
sharpshooter.
screen there. I'm playing Clem. That ain't his name, but you don't need to know.
Oh.
He's gonna be on the quiet side of things, playing backup and cleanup.
Awesome. And what brings Clem to the bank today, or is he not sharing that either?
Money. All about the money.
Oh, this could go many ways. Clem is recruited by the bad guys. No.
And maybe over a librarian. I don't know.
Ooh, nice.
I definitely probably would be into the librarian if I did say so myself, but not tonight. Tonight, that is for you, my friend. So before we get into the game,
We have a lot of married couples in our Forest family, so
Vestralia is based off of my wife's iconic character. So
yes.
it's that's the little background of the flirtatiousness there. All right, so
It's all good.
let's start off with the bank manager, who is currently the manager of the bank, is walking through. Mr. Jerry 𝕻𝖗𝖚𝖗𝖃 and he's going to go over, and he's going to walk by, and he's going to say good morning to whoever's in the hallway. At this point in time, you guys can walk wherever the doors aren't locked into the building. You guys would know that on the west side of the bank is going to be the tellers, and on the right side of the bank is going to be like the latrines and the offices and stuff like that. So Mr. 𝕻𝖆𝖆𝖗𝖗 is going to be coming in. Good morning, Betty. How are you today?
Good morning, Mr. 𝕻𝖆𝖆𝖗𝖗.
Has the new hire Matilda been through lately?
Matilda. Oh, yes, she's been in. She's waiting near your office.
Oh, thank you, dear. And how's your grandson doing? The one that fell and bonked his head on the steps.
She looks for a second, and then she puts down her book, which is titled, what was it? Outlaws of Alkenstar. And
She says, well, if you really want to know, I heard that he did bonk his head. But my daughter-in-law said that even though he bonked his head, because he's, like, what? Let's see, which one are you talking about that bonked his head? Because last week it was Henry, but this week it's my other daughter's son. Now, he works in construction, whereas Henry works in, what?
He comes to the table and goes, I thought it was Jimmy, but whatever. I mean, I gotta go to my office now. And
No, Jimmy didn't bonk his head. No, away. Yeah, he goes. Ask me questions and interrupt my book reading.
goes back to reading Outlaws of Alkenstar.
I love it.
That's so good.
That is so good. Does anybody else want to do anything? I see that Greg has moved into the main office where Betty is.
I feel like, knowing the inspiration of Greg, he'd probably go talk to Betty. And I assume he was scheduled to be here, or were you thinking more of a sales pitch?
Yes. He was scheduled to be here.
Okay. Well, Betty, I've looked at all the cameras. Everything's looking pretty good here, but I feel like you guys are a little behind the times on your security setup. I do have something I could show. I'd love to show the boss if, was that him walking in there? I think I just saw him.
Mr. 𝕻𝖆𝖆𝖗𝖗𝖗 is going to his office at the moment, but he will be engaged for a few minutes.
All right, well, I don't have anywhere much to be. I can wait around if that's all right. Pencil me in here. I'd love to pitch him on some artificial intelligence style security systems that I've been working on, and I think it would really do a lot to this place.
Roll insight for me, please, Greg.
All right. Insight is a skill, and there it is.
Oh yeah, oblivious.
Sorry,
Keep
mustache. So I heard, is it Jimmy bonked his head or something? Thought I heard you talking about that. Is he all right?
No, Jimmy didn't bonk his head. Henry bonked his head, and then my other daughter's son, he bonked his head too. But that one works in construction. But my other Henry, he works and it's weird. He just works in an office, and so we were like, "What happened to you, Henry?" And then Henry was like, "I don't know, Grandma. They just bumped my head. I don't know what happened." He was just sitting at his desk.
Well, I do have some systems.
Some hoity-toity big. Well, he works at some hoity-toity high-tech place. I don't know. He got me this tablet. I don't know what to do with this tablet.
Well, I could help you with that. Do you need some help?
Recognize my finger pushes. I think I might have broke it.
Well, you want to take it out of the sandwich bag first. Here, let me help you. I can help you with that. It would be a pleasure.
But I thought that was the protector.
No, I think that's the other thing in your bag there that you haven't opened yet. Let me help you. I think we spent some time.
I see Clem has moved into the room and has taken a seat on the chair, I'm assuming. What is Vistrilia doing?
I'm watching Betty and Greg and chuckling quietly to myself, patiently waiting to Betty went in the loan office.
Awesome. As I put it
Thank
on
you.
people now. Yep.
Just give it about 10 seconds and it should come up. There we are. Oh, hold.
Oh.
We're good. All right, we're live again. Sorry.
Okay, so you guys are chatting away about the tablet or iPad, whatever it may be that Betty can't quite get functioning. I'm pretty sure it's a smartphone of some sorts. And strangely, a drone, one that comes flying in and it crashes into these bushes here. And then it shuts off.
That's not mine,
Is
is it?
that one of yours, Greg?
It's not one of yours.
No. No, I haven't gotten any out yet. Do you have some around here? Let me take a look. Is this anyone's drone? I'm gonna pull it out.
You're gonna grab it?
Yep.
All right, so this guy that just came out of the bathroom, he shakes his head no, and he walks across starts walking over towards the bank
Does
tellers.
Betty know him?
Oh, Betty knows that of Mark Johnson. Yeah, he's come here quite a few times.
Okay.
You know, you really shouldn't be flying these around in the building. I'm gonna take a
I
look
didn't
at
fly him around. Now, you said something about surveillance. Is that something that we could get at my desk?
it. Yeah, of course.
Okay, but will it have sound?
Sure, we can do that. Yeah. What are you looking for precisely?
Betty's eyes just her eyes are magnified extra by her big horn room glasses. So her eyes just twinkle. It's like,
I really, just to keep an eye on things, to help the security and stuff like that. To maybe have some monitors at my desk for things
Sure. Well, as long
to
as
watch, to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to have it at the receptionist desk. At least to have a setup there. because everyone's-
Lots of sense.
As you guys are talking, a gentleman appears in the doorway to your guys' west, pulls out a gun and says, "Get down right now!" And two guys follow behind him.
Oh man.
I lay back on my back, chair turned over with the legs towards him.
All right,
Gotta put him away from me. It's a trip hazard.
you're gonna trip one right away.
No, it's a trip hazard that he won't
Okay.
want to get near.
Yeah, and he pulls. He has his pistol out, and he points it towards Clem. Don't you move there! And steps forward. Get down! And points towards Vistrilia. And
I get down on the ground.
the guy behind him moves in. He's only carrying a knife at this point in time, and comes up to Betty. Don't press the button or you die.
Oh, this is just like one of
Don't.
my books
Back away
from
from the desk.
desk.
Yeah.
From the desk. Back away from the desk.
Step that way. I don't know my cardinal. Just step that way. I don't know my cardinal directions in here.
What do you want, towards the door or away from the door?
He turns and looks towards the guy who first walked in with the bigger gun. Boss, just have her get away from the button.
she makes a mental note of who the boss is.
And this guy tells Arlene's character, Vistrilia, crawl forward. Crawl away from me. And there's a scream from the other room where the tellers are, as you hear more shouts coming from that way.
Betty calmly looks at her watch to see if enough time has passed for Hassenpfeffer and his secretary.
They've done their morning greetings.
Silent alarm.
So now she'll move over to where he's directing everybody to go.
So he's trying to get you guys to all go into the ladies' restroom.
This is not okay. There should be no men in the ladies' bathroom. We've already discussed this.
Quiet down, or I'm gonna pistol whip you.
Greg's going to try to keep the drone on
That
him.
sounds
and hide it.
dirty. Would you talk to your grandmother with that mouth?
My grandma's dead.
Oh, and here you are disrespecting her ghost. Shame on you.
She says as she waddles over towards the bathroom.
Waddles. This gentleman, you should be able to move your token, Betty.
Okay.
And so this gentleman takes your seat here, and this gentleman over here points to Clem. Come on, you need to get up. Come on, just don't be a pain, and nobody has to get hurt. We're just here for a couple dollars.
What's he got on me?
He has now pulled a pistol.
All right. I'll get up like I got a bad knee. I got a grip on the back of the chair.
I love it. So your character is built with the ability to, I think you get advantage on. Well, go ahead and just roll deception for me with advantage.
Mm.
So when you hit the deception button in your character sheet and then hit advantage. All right, so he looks at you. I gotta look at his stats real quick. All right, so he looks at you. I don't. Just move. Come on.
I like this. Do we want to do this here? And the other takers never moved to a second location. Now, with my dual concealed pistol, do I get a dual shot too, or?
Are you gonna pull off and fire?
Think about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take and shoot with your offhand, you take a little bit of a penalty, but it's not terrible.
Okay, how many actions do I have right now?
I mean, we are in like a role-playing mode, so if you wanted to fire off, you would get a surprise round on them. Of course, you're gonna have to roll, but lucky enough, you have fast reflexes, so.
I'll take a chair over that guy's face and shoot them both. I have an option for that.
All right, so Clem is going to start off with a little bit of pulling some triggers. So go ahead and roll initiative with advantage.
Quick clarification while he's doing that. Where is Vestrilia? Has she crawled towards us?
Vestrilia is still here. She has not moved.
Okay.
Oh. I heard you say it, but I'm not seeing it on here.
So initiative on the character sheet here on Foundry, I gotta go to Clem's character sheet, is actually, it says the word initiative. It's on the right-hand side of the details. Oh, I clicked it for you. My bad.
It's fine. That means I get to click a better one.
Yeah, you get to click it.
I was gonna say, is it fine then?
Why am I? Oh, there it is. My gosh.
You gotta click on the word itself, initiative.
I guess that means he wants to take the 11.
I think since I already clicked it, it won't let me.
Oh, interesting.
I'm pretty sure I had like 5 more than that.
No, that sounds legit.
Just go ahead and so click the +2 by the word dexterity. That we'll just do it from there and see which one's higher.
Oh, all right. Dex.
So you hit the +2 and it should pop up with the rolling option and hit normal. All right, so we'll take the 8. All right, so go ahead and you're able to get off both shots. Go ahead and fire that. So you're gonna have to fire that from under your inventory, where it has the +4. So you'll see concealed carry pistol, and then you'll hit the +4.
Target anybody?
Say it
Do I,
again.
need, do I need to target anybody first?
No, this system doesn't have that.
All right.
I mean, you can, but it's not going to auto calculate for us.
No big. Okay, so I got my +2s. Anything else? Fire normal.
Yep, it'll be just the +4. So 13 is going to hit. We're going to switch some music here because a 13 is going to hit the first guy who was threatening you right here. Go ahead and roll damage, which is going to be the one next to it. It says 1d8 +2.
I don't like it when you point guns at him.
Yeah, Clem fires off a pistol, and 8 hit points. You're going to wound him, and he is boss. And so he's going to take 8 points of damage. Why did that say it killed him? It didn't kill him. He has 1 left. There we go.
It says it killed him. It just says it killed him.
Computer says no.
He bled out.
So go ahead and hit that. Your bullet grazes him and almost kills him. Go ahead and hit the +4 on the one below it for your other pistol, and you were shooting at the bigger guy, yes?
Yeah, behind the desk.
Oh, behind the desk. Okay. 7 is gonna miss. Do me a favor, the rest of you, please roll initiative.
All right. Oh.
That one.
Yep.
Oh, this is fun. I get to be the gangster.
Damn, it feels good to be the gangster.
The bank robber is going to reach forward and grab 𝕉𝖆𝖗 off the ground. So we are going to make a strength check against 𝕉𝖗𝖗. Let's see. 𝕉𝖗𝖗, do me a favor and roll acrobatics for me. Trying to dodge out of the way. We'll do it that way. Oh, we tied. So we're going to say that they enter into a grapple, and he's saying very nasty things to you, 𝕉𝖗𝖗. All right.
Nice.
The guy behind the counter that you just shot, he's going to use a quick action to draw his pistol, and he's going to fire at Clem. And so he's... Oh, I hit damage. He didn't automatically hit him. That's ridiculous. Let's...
Easy target.
And he's going to fire at Clem. Clem, your defense is a 13. So that bullet, he's actually going to miss. Hits the wall behind you. And he's going to move to try to get to the desk here.
All right.
Betty, shots are being fired in your bank. This isn't the first time you've dealt with something like this.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Betty is not having it.
Flamethrower.
Let me see. Look. She's gonna peek outside the door and see if she can move.
You got to go through the door, so you'll have to step in his square, which is fine.
And then she's gonna back right here, brace herself in the corner, and be like,
"Don't shoot in my bank."
Down.
Which he's telling Betty to get down, but she's only like 4 foot something, so it's not like she's getting much lower than she is. So, she is not happy with her book club buddy being messed with 𝕉𝖗𝖗𝖗. So she has to make it till next month because then they're reading Knights of New Seattle. So, and she knows that 𝕉𝖗𝖗𝖗 likes that. Want
Hey,
was-
All right,
feel it.
Betty and I
Clem
have
feels
our
good.
monthly meetings. We get together.
Clem feels for you. Let's make this happen.
So she's gonna shoot at this one, right? That's trying to grapple.
Yep.
For a brief moment, I forgot Betty had a gun.
Yeah. Out of her giant purse, she pulls a huge revolver.
A big old 45 Magnum.
The 500 Smith.
Yeah.
Greg was like, "Get down." Oh, yeah, okay, sure.
I'm gonna get down.
Reaction drop.
Drop him in one
All right,
shot.
here goes
Come on.
Betty.
They walked in the
Let me
wrong
see.
bank.
I don't think I can get. Yeah.
You rock.
That's what she says.
You walked in the wrong bank.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dang, Betty.
Oh,
Yeah.
girl.
All right.
Betty and
Hey,
I
knows how
also
to get
spend
it
time
done.
at the range.
Yes.
I love it. All right, roll that damage, please.
Normal roll.
Oh,
Ah,
are you serious? Max
please.
damage.
Oh my
you
word.
didn't even roll.
All right, Betty, you
All right.
you don't put him down, but boy, do you graze him. You shake him a little bit. He snaps his head towards in your direction. What? He's very confused.
You leave her alone, you scallywag. I learned that from one of my books.
I can't even be serious. This is ridiculous. So he points his gun. He only has one hand on Vestralia. He points his gun towards Betty. You old woman, put down that gun before I kill somebody for real.
You look at
And-
what I just did to you. Oh, I'm taking you down, boy.
And he says more obscenity or nasty words towards you.
Betty blushes. Oh.
This mugger who's not doing well, he's bleeding right now, is actually going to begin to run out of the room, and I'll get help, boss. And he runs out of the room. So something really strange is this drone lifts off the plants and is. Oh, I'm sorry. You have the drone, right?
Technically, I did, yeah.
Yep. The drone begins to fly, and it lifts up in the spot it is in, and it is hovering there, and it looks like it's scanning the situation. Very strange. Clem, it's your turn.
I'd probably try to stop it, I think. Just FYI.
Okay. If you want to use your reaction to try to do something, you can.
Oh, it's my turn? Is that what I'm being told?
Clem, it is technically your turn.
Ah, sorry about that.
Greg would,
And it's
yeah.
and it's all the way across the room. Okay. Who are the guys straight across from me? I know the big guy.
The big guy is right here. He's got Vestralia. Then this guy's trying to hide behind the counter, but he didn't have enough reaction left. Dan, go ahead and give me an unarmed strike roll. Or just roll your strength,
Okay. On to your.
please.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go for the guy in the white shirt.
Okay. All right. So Greg, you grab and you're holding on to that drone, and then Clem, you're gonna fire off your concealed pistol. Go ahead and give me that +4 roll, please.
Can I go ahead and give him 2 or
Yes.
does that work?
Yep.
+4?
Correct. That's a hit, Clem.
Oh,
They did pick the wrong bank.
They picked the
Alright.
wrong bank.
do I roll damage with 1d8 + 2?
Yes, please. Very nice. That bullet grazes his right shoulder, and he's like, "What the? What? Are you serious?" He's getting ticked off. He seems to be talking towards the drone.
Well, that was only 1 bullet, so.
Correct. So you're gonna fire off your offhand.
All right.
Oh,
That's-
ooh.
Yeah.
Also going to hit. So roll your damage. That one's gonna be the 1d8 without the +2, because it's your
Okay.
offhand. That's just the 1d8. There we go.
Nice.
Do it like that.
That bullet grazes his right knee. He is still standing, but he is not doing well. 𝕻𝖆𝖃, he's still attempting to grab you. What are you going to do?
See, I'm going to.
He has no self-preservation. Shoot him.
Right? I'm gonna pull out my pocket pistol and fire at him.
Oh boy,
Solid choice.
he wasn't expecting all this.
Ooh, dirty 20.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
You never go to the second location with them. That's where you die.
This is obviously a rural bank, not a city bank.
Yes. So 𝕻𝖃𝖃, tell me what you do to take this guy out.
Yeah.
Well, if he's distracted, being shot at by Betty and her giant gun, and Clem as well, I pull out my pistol and shoot him in the head. I mean, what else do I got?
Yeah, he collapses to the ground. This guy here is gonna drop his weapon and throw up his hands. Greg, it's your turn.
That was
That's my
unexpected.
girl, V.
Greg, we got
Blood Pellet next week, Betty.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
utilize my feature. There's an app for that, and try to hack into the drone with my smartphone.
Oh, I love that. All right. So I am also newer to the system
Chat.
alongside you guys, so I gotta look at that real quick.
It just basically, it's kind of an all-purpose tool as long as you think it's reasonable.
I sure do. Well, roll computers for me.
Alrighty. ABC would be at the top. There we go. Come on, Greg. All right. I think that's a dirty 20. Yeah.
It is. So you absolutely hack into it. What is your goal with hacking into it?
I want to take control and maybe pick up the IP address of whoever's utilizing it or something to figure out who's utilizing it and hopefully take control of it.
All right. So I'll give you a location. So you're able to get the location, and it is right outside the bank.
Oh, I thought so.
And as you figure that out, it is going to shut down.
Ah,
So that is going to die in your hands.
cool. Dead.
All right. So this mugger here, he's going to just back away slowly with his hands up, with weapons on the ground. He wasn't expecting that. All right, Betty, what are you doing? There's some shouts from the other side of the bank where the tellers are, and they're starting to gather them up. And so
Greg would probably shout, looks like they were controlling this drone. They're outside. They're right outside. There's got to be more of them. Betty, can we hit the I don't know. What's that guy doing? The last baddie? Is he cowering or is he?
yeah, he's like trying to hide himself in the corner. He's like got himself back up against that potted plant.
They got a safe room we can put him in.
Well, he's not going in the girls' bathroom.
I meant you.
What do you mean? Ain't no one putting me nowhere. This is my bank.
You see this?
Betty.
Yes, ma'am, it is. Yes, it is. We're just here to save it for you.
Betty,
hitches
you see from across the room. You see one of the
little pantaloons.
We still in open combat, or can we move?
There's still open combat. There is still across the room where the bank tellers are. There are baddies in there corralling up, and I was just about to say, Betty, I know it's your turn. From across the room, you see one of the bank robbers slap one of the tellers, whose name is Emily, right across the face.
Mm-mm.
No! Not my Emily. She's getting married in 3 days. She wants me to be flower girl.
Use that 500, girl.
So, Betty, before she stomps out, who is this in the bathroom?
Though that is David Miller and Angelina Rivera are in there. They were following the directions of the bad guys.
Angie, get out of the bathroom. Guard this dude outside. This guy right here. I have business to take care of.
All right, I'm gonna roll a will save because that's kind
I'll
of.
make a check if I need to.
All right. Well, no. I mean, they're gonna do it. They know you. They're gonna come out and they're gonna actually grab this guy and hold him. And David.
Look at what this guy's got. Some zip ties.
Angela's actually gonna pick up the gun, and David will grab the zip ties and begin tying them up. So, wow. All right.
That's
She
awesome.
whispers to. She whispers to Greg.
I read that in a crime book.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
She stands right on top of this dead guy.
Oh gosh. All right.
All right, thugs, make my day.
And she shoots at the one trying to hit. Well, it did hit Emily.
Oh, so you're gonna shoot. I'm gonna let you know. You're shooting through two patrons in the way. There's Olivia Roberts, who you do know, and Mark Johnson's in the way.
Well, weren't they on the ground? You know, they were telling them to get on the ground.
You know what?
Right?
They're on your knee. I'll give that to you. Just don't crit fail.
Betty won't crit fail.
Oh gosh.
Come on,
She'll
Betty.
crit succeed. How about that?
I like that.
I like the confidence in this.
I wish there was something I could do for focus to do like concert. Well, okay, so here's the question. I'm rolling my wisdom to shoot my gun, right?
Is that how that works?
So let me see. I had something in here.
I can give you an influence die to add to your roll, which seems prudent.
It kind of does.
Okie dokie.
All right. So, Greg, what do you do to encourage Betty?
Does
He's
Betty need
kinda-
encouragement?
I don't know, but careful, Betty. I think that's all it is.
Oh, you'll get him, Betty.
All right.
All right.
So you get a 6
Yes.
from the influence roll from Greg. So you have a +6 to your roll
Oh,
on
yeah.
top of the +2.
Come on.
Oh, that's a hit
Yes.
all day. That is a hit all day.
Betty's going for it. Betty's bank.
Oh, max
Oh,
damage.
come on,
Oh,
Betty.
Betty.
Oh,
Betty.
Betty's a nasty woman.
You don't rile up the old women.
Got nothing to lose.
Your bullet grazes him and thunks into the bank teller's wooden pole right behind him, and that's scary. All right,
Would
Clem.
that be
Oh,
enough to
sorry.
make maybe an intimidation check?
I'll,
You know,
I'll,
just
I'll
you know,
allow it. Why not?
Sacrifice my reaction to do so.
Let's role play this. Go ahead.
Oh, I should.
She
I'll throw
cocks the
this
gun
in
back
chat.
again, pointing it right at him, and says, "Go ahead, punk."
Make my day.
An 11. Don't you have an? Do you have advantage?
I have a
I thought one of your.
advantage.
I thought one
Well,
of
I
your
did just hit
feats.
him.
No, I thought one of your feats gave
Oh,
you an
life
advantage.
of the party. That's right.
Oh, this is a party for Betty.
It's a deception or persuasion.
Oh, it's deception.
Ah.
Persuasion. Yeah. All right, an 11 is not going to succeed. You think he's just ticked at you at this point?
It kind of works that she's like 4'8", maybe.
Betty ain't
You know?
backing down. Yeah,
All right, Clem.
it's
There
a little
are
hunch, so it's definitely 4'8" at best.
there are shouts and stuff coming from the other room. What do you do?
All right. Are these patrons? Who am I seeing here?
So the patrons are going to be the ones in white,
Okay.
and then the workers are going to be. They're going to have like the green circle around them, and if you mouse over the target, it'll be red.
All right. If I hit this guy, do I have a chance of hitting him, or am I gonna hit him?
I mean, you can shoot both if you would like.
Nice middling shot. Seems like
This one's definitely wounded. He ran from you guys.
He's gonna get shot.
He's dripping blood across the floor.
He's definitely gonna get shot. All right. Do I have to shoot my guns in a particular order?
No, you can do your offhand first. That's gonna miss.
Terrible.
It wasn't critical though. Oh, we're rolling lots of dice.
Did I hit critical?
Let's see. You technically
I
rolled.
hit two-handed.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Not a big deal. Well, it's actually the first die that rolled was a 3. So both of your shots miss, Clem.
All right.
Vistrilia. Clem's firing off in towards the other side of the bank. What do you do?
Suppose I'm gonna fire on him too.
All right. There's this. I think from your angle you can see this injured one,
Yeah.
and then you see one in the back. Excuse me.
Fire on.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. All right. I'm gonna roll a d20, and we're gonna do 50-50 here. So if actually it's gonna be a little bit. It's just gonna be against their defense score. Let's see what happens. Oh no. All right. Roll damage for me, please. All right, Vistrilia, you absolutely wound one of the patrons. Karen Adams, the bullet grazes her shoulder. She looked up as the shot was coming, so it's kind of her fault, right? No.
Right. Her fault. Head down. You'd have been fine.
The shot grazes her shoulder, and she lets out a terrible ear-piercing scream that I'm not going to do on camera for all my friends. Vistrilia, would you like to move at all?
Yeah, we'll move out here closer to him.
You should have the not one to the bank.
As you step out that way, you do see another drone hovering above this potted plant. Camera is on. Little red blinky recording. Greg, it is your turn.
Okay. Greg is going to... Let's see. Where's just measuring tool? Oops, wrong one. But that's fine. Boom. I'm going to move to the desk and hit the police alert button.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's probably like a bonus action to hit the
Yeah,
button.
so that's gonna be your move and bonus, and then you'll have one action left. Or
No.
well, you'll have your action left.
Right.
Somebody can be playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
I think. Oh, wrong button. Oh, thank you. You moved him.
I got you. Yeah.
Do I have enough movement to then grab the dead guy's gun?
Yes. Yep.
And that would probably take my action and stuff. I
That
assume.
that would be the rest of it. Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I'll do.
I got to move Betty for a second there. Hey Rex, welcome back.
Hey Rex, how's it going?
Let me grab you that pistol real quick as the mugger. It's technically the goon's turn here. He's not going to fight things. There's no point in that. So I just want to let you know that you picked up a 38 special that has. I'm going to fire it real quick. This doesn't mean anything because technically I want to take a round out.
Gotcha. Yep.
Just because it's kind of fun to track that for me. All right, so what you're going to see next is these guys are going to start telling people to move. So they're going to start clearing out to the side. This guy's gonna actually pull her this way because there we go.
As Betty shot him.
Yeah, but he's kind of scared now. All right, so that's gonna be their turns. That's gonna be all of their turns. Betty, they move. Most of them move out of the line of sight. The only one who doesn't is the one who's wounded. He's confused. What are you gonna do?
You come in here and get zip tied up too.
And to neutralize him, I am going to use a charisma check to do so. So this would be persuasion.
All right, we're going for a persuasion check against an enemy. So you have advantage, but you also have disadvantage because you've shot him. So we're gonna balance. That's gonna balance out to just being a straight roll.
Okie dokie.
Oh, man.
Now I'm going to activate. That's a wisdom. No, it's a wisdom check. I can't do that. So
he flips you the bird.
Ha! Yeah.
Okay. Let's get him, V.
It's his turn, and he's gonna fire off a shot towards Betty because he hates Betty now. He's got a thing. So he's gonna fire off his concealed pistol that he pulled out already, firing 19. Betty, is that gonna hit you?
yeah, Betty's got a defense of 13.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. All right, Betty, don't die. Betty, you're gonna take 5 points of damage.
Betty ain't dead yet.
All right.
That's what he did to me. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna take his turn to go around the corner.
Coming for you. I'm over 80 years old. You think I care if I die here? I'm gonna get you.
Clem,
She is
it's your
mad.
turn.
Alright. I'm gonna come around the corner and start heading that way. Because I don't see him, I assume he's gone to the left.
So I mean, Clem, you could go right into the room. I'm sure that's a wise decision.
Oh
What?
yeah, that sounds brilliant. Can I move twice?
You have 30 feet of movement, so you've only moved 5, and to
Yeah,
get
there we
there,
go.
you've only moved 20. So you run up and you slam against the wall, and now you can see 3 of your targets.
Mm.
It's still your turn. You can act.
I was checking controls. Alright. I am going to... The guy that I'm pinging there, I'm gonna see if I can hit him. With my main hand.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, that's a
There's
hit.
that.
You're shooting that one, correct?
The bottom guy.
Oh, the bottom guy. All right,
First.
your bullet grazes him in his left arm.
I'm gonna take my new little 38 I acquired, and we'll take a shot at the guy with the hostage, the guy at the door.
Okay.
Oops, I hit critical, that was the wrong button.
Okay.
Redo that. Normal. Okay, I'm messing this all up.
You're good. There's a lot of buttons there. Hold on.
It just doesn't let you go back. Once you've done it, you've done it.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can help you.
Sure thing.
All right. So, which pistol are you putting away?
Middle.
All right.
That's it. That's in.
All right. And then I'll roll for you real quick. That's a 14. You got the same guy, right? Or no?
This is the guy right by the door.
Perfect.
Hostage taking
Sorry.
dude.
That's a hit. And go ahead, and we'll
Yep.
take your damage. He only had 1 HP left. So, what do you do to take him out?
I just wait till he turns to scream to one of the other guys there, and I stick it in his ear.
And he drops. Dan, do me a favor and zoom the stream out because something crazy is about to happen.
Okay, doing it.
All right. Once that's done, suddenly
Good.
from the north and south, a van on both sides smashes through.
Oh.
Glass flies in, and there are two vans coming in. Now, with that though, you hear sirens coming in the distance. Two vans are crashed into the doors. The doors fly open, and there's for sure some guys getting out of there. But it'll be at the top of the next round.
Have we got any ordnance? Or we come in here light?
I might be able to throw something
coming
together.
in here for a loan.
All right, Vistrilia, it is your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna run back in and check on my friend Betty. Now, can I heal
shot me,
her
V.
in
They
combat?
shot me.
Absolutely, roll a medicine check for me.
Did she get hit? Oh, she was invincible.
I'd so that is not a success. I think there's too much craziness going on with the glass shattering and the loud noises of the vans crashing through the main doors. By the way, they crash in backwards, so that's kind of interesting. So you have a bonus action and a move still.
You don't break out your radiator that way.
So I'm gonna.
I haven't
Really,
thought
I'm
of
gonna
this.
run over here to the doorway, so down either way, and
Awesome. All right, Greg, you hear the smashing from the main hallway. What are you doing?
I'm going to move up to here, kind of tuck in with the plant. And I think I'm going to try to hack into the security system that I was inspecting.
Okay.
Using the same, hopefully. There's an app for that.
All right. Go ahead and give me that computers roll, please.
Coming up. Details, computers. Ugh.
So, what you run into, funny enough, is it's already been hacked. Somebody's placed a firewall in your way. So you're attempting to get in there, and you didn't see this before, so you can have that little bit of information with your failure with a twist.
Cool. Okay. Oh, looks like there's somebody that knows what they're doing. You okay, Clem?
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. I could use some backup though.
As he says that, one of the goons runs out with his with an unarmed strike, and he's just gonna try to punch Clem. And as he does it, he's yelling, "Backup's arrived, boys!" And we're gonna roll the strike against Clem as he goes to punch Clem.
Yeah.
Critically failing.
No,
Clem
no,
is
no.
quick enough to dodge right out of the way. He ain't falling for that one. All right, so at the top of the order,
Was he down on his back or anything interesting?
he didn't fall over, but if you want to take advantage of that, just because this is fun and we're role playing, if you want to roll a strength check
I want
to
to grab his. Yeah, he's trying to kick me or something. I'm trying to grab his leg on the way by.
I love it. Roll a strength check. So the +1 next to the 13. Oh, there's a nat 20 right when you need it.
Yes.
All right. You put him prone right on the ground with your reaction. I love it.
Love it. Thank you.
All right. Coming out of the van is a gentleman with a black ski mask. 2 of them, actually. And so they're going to enter into this combat. I'm going to roll there. This is at the top of the order. Let's get their rolls in. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so this one here, he's going to take, and he's going to run right in, and he's going to come. Let's see, how much movement speed does he have, actually, before I go too crazy, because I got excited. All right. So he is going to run. He's going to take his full move action, and then he's actually going to run right into this room. They clearly got a plan. They got a task. All right. So, as I got to roll for another thing real quick, guys. Sorry, because somebody else is joining this fight. Oh, that's John Kruskin, though. He was on lunch. He's ticked off because he had to lay down his bologna sandwich that his wife made him. He sets it down on the table, opens the door, and he draws out his pistol. And he's going to step out. Sadly, that's going to be all of his actions to get into the room. But now we got a guy on the inside helping out. All right. Betty, what are you doing?
Oh, you're muted, Adam.
There we go. I was muting myself for dogs outside. Betty. Betty just got shot. She's not very pleased about that. Looks like Clem's got this handled, though. So...
I'm a little worried.
She says,
Did they just break those doors? Those doors are over 50 years old. Mahogany, carved.
she's fighting between self-preservation and the fact that her beloved bank is her font of all gossip is being molested.
Let's give her something to gossip about, fellas.
I might be able to disable the vehicle if I can get to it.
Well, then get to it.
She steps over. Let me see. She only moves to the point where she has to... She saw the dude run in here, but she knows there's more in there. She can see him. Does shooting a ranged implement on a prone individual cause disadvantage?
No. Well, I'm gonna hand wave that just because of the. I actually don't know right away without looking it up. So no, you can fire at him on the ground.
Okay. She's gonna look at him.
Say, it's your choice.
And she's got the 45 aimed right at him. What's the feedback she gets?
He's wide-eyed at this point because he wasn't expecting his teammate to run past him into the building. He's very confused of what's going on. So you definitely feel like you have some kind of advantage on this situation.
You give up? Come in here, get tied up.
Roll persuasion.
Oh yeah, come on, Betty.
And I do have advantage this time, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you advantage because you haven't shot him. It was his own. It was his own failure for.
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, roll that critical. Or I'm just kidding. You're not doing damage.
Critical emotional damage.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
So as a reaction, he's gonna start back crawling away from Clem. Clem, are you gonna kick him or anything while he's down there? Or are you gonna let him crawl towards Betty with?
Oh, do you think he's gonna do something with Betty?
But he's gonna crawl. He's very submissive. He's not. He doesn't at this point in time.
Betty's gonna tie him up.
Yeah, Betty's gonna tie him up.
Yep.
I'll kick him in the ribs as hard as I can, hoping to crack you and tell him, "You mind her, or it's gonna come way worse."
I love it. Go ahead and give me that strength check for representing an unarmed strike.
Yeah, the rod teaches, right?
Unarmed. Where do I find unarmed?
Just hit the
Don't
plus
hit the
1 on your strength.
Easy.
1d8 elder shaming damage.
That's
Rex
so
says.
good, Rex.
Oh yeah. All right. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
definitely kick him right square in the ribs. Ouch! He gets winded.
When you get over there, they'll tie you up with the zip ties. This is what you get. What would your mother think?
Now, is this my turn?
Not yet. That was just a attack of opportunity, essentially.
Roger that. Love it.
So that's part of the role play we got going on here.
He deserved it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
But it is actually technically your turn now, Clem. I didn't realize that till just now.
See, neutralizing an opponent is neutralizing an opponent. There you go.
Well, I got a guy down at my feet. What I'd like to do.
He's crawled away from you, but
Yeah, that's the guy you kicked.
that's the guy you kicked. He crawled away from you.
Get tied
Oh, well,
up.
he's just further on towards where I want him to be.
Yeah.
I'd like to walk past, grabbing him by the collar, and walk behind the counter with him, where she can tie him up, and I can get some cover.
All right. So you can't quite make it to cover, but you can definitely grab him and drag him in. If you don't mind, I'm going to move your token.
Nope.
All right, you drag him in. That's going to be your action, Vistrilia.
We got others that can get him.
Alright, from here I'm gonna move across the hallway by where Clem was so I can see. And
Man, what a daring librarian.
right?
love
I
it.
am a farm girl too, so
That's right. It is
That's
written in there
right.
that the farm girl. I love
Hey.
it.
Just like in our books and practices.
that's right. And let's see, I want to and I just be done right now for this turn.
You can shoot if you want.
Can shoot, but if
Oh,
if
it's
they don't
just-
see me yet,
oh, I see. I see what's going on here. All right. You want to take an action to hide?
yes.
Nice.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll that stealth for me, please. Greg, you're on deck.
Okay. Nice, V.
Awesome. Nice. All right, Greg, it's your turn.
All right. We still got one Betty by the car to the. I'm assuming that's to the south. Ping.
Yep.
So he will, for now, I guess he's just got to do it. Oh, you know what he's going to try to do? Actually, or can I roll something to know if these cars are smarter cars or if they're like really basic?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a perception roll. Well, you can see them. That's dumb. Roll me computers. I just feel like that's all you do. Roll computers.
I mean, that's what he does. I do have mechanics. No, computers make sense for this, doesn't it?
Okay, I'll take mechanics. Sure.
See if I can
that works.
recognize like the year and make and model.
Yeah. With a 15, yeah, you can definitely tell that these are smart cars, and you could easily try to hack into them, especially with your abilities.
Nice.
Charming engineer.
I got to do a little of everything, right? So I am
It's the
gonna.
mustache. It sets him off.
Thank you. I've been trying to tell everyone that. I've been working on. I've got this comb, this special comb. You flick it, and you can just look at that. It's great. Anyways, you're distracting me. I'm going to try to hack the car and make the alarm go off to distract the guy at the car, hopefully to give someone advantage or something to attack him.
All right. Roll computers, please.
Alrighty. Okay, there we go.
All right, so that is successful. Suddenly, the car alarm in the southern van starts going off, and the gentleman who just stepped out of it looks behind him, confused. Well played, well played. All right, so let's see. None of you see what's happening with this guy, but you hear some struggling going on in the other room, and I think somebody has the upper hand. I'm gonna roll real quick here, see what happens.
Come on, Krusk.
John Kruskin
Yeah.
absolutely hits the thief for stuff's happening around the corner. All right, Vestrilia, you don't. They don't seem to see you. They're busy trying to tie up some of these people, and this guy is pounding on the glass, trying to break it down here. This guy here, who's extremely confused, runs over to this wall. There's a door here that enters into a different area, and he's actually going to attempt to break in.
Get him.
Is he not distracted by the alarm going off on the car?
He is, and that's why he's panicking, because that's not his mission. So,
Nice. Okay.
from my end, things changed with this character.
Yep.
Because of your reactions. I know it might not look like to you guys.
You're good.
All right, Betty, you're back up.
Oh, I hate car alarms. You know what we used to do for car alarms? We used to just say, hey, get out of the car. But no. Now it's all beep, 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 beep.
Sorry, Betty.
Let me see. What would Betty do? She has nobody in range right now to exert elderly shaming damage on.
Oop.
What are you doing over there?
Nothing. Touching things.
I saw that. Easy, Tiger.
Backdoor.
So we still see this thing here, right? It's still functional.
Oh yeah, it's just looking around.
So she'll point that out to Greg.
Hey, this thing right here.
What? Oh.
And what else can she do? So does medicine in this one work? Like you get hit points back or you stop bleeding? What's the deal with that?
Yeah, I give hit points back. But did you? Let me check. Well, you have your purse has everything in it, right?
Yeah, a big old carpet bag.
It literally says emergency toiletries, ring of keys, electronic tablet, tissues, a pen, mini notebook, medication, lotion, energy bar. The list keeps going.
That's a solid mom purse.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's just what's on the list. Think like Mary Poppins carpet bag.
Yes.
She's got stuff.
We won't. More like assault rifle than you're talking.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there we go.
She assembles a sniper rifle out of her bag. That's not canon. We're not doing that.
She MacGyver's one up out of a ballpoint pen and some, other stuff out of her purse.
Couple bobby pins.
Yes.
Yeah, bobby pins are great for everything. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with bobby pins.
Rubber band and a paper clip will make you stop.
Let me see.
So good.
Actually, so they're coming down from this way, right?
Yes.
And what's coming up from this way?
There's another van. Nothing's come out of the van yet.
Are the doors open?
They have not swung open yet.
Okay, so she is going to step as far as she needs to right here.
Yep.
She's not trying to engage with anybody. She's going to take the bottle of sunscreen and squirt it all over this hallway to make it slick.
I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, let me mark that hallway spot as a difficult terrain. Very well done on the roleplay there. I love it. Clem, it's your turn. You dragged this guy in here. He is scared for his life because of a really old lady threatened it.
I had myself confused. I was thinking he was in the other room. Inventory. I think
You have handcuffs on him, just so you know.
he's all tied up. All right, we'll leave him that way then.
No, you own handcuffs. You can take your turn to put them on him if you would like.
Did anybody zip tie him?
No, there's not enough people that do that. These two over here are trying to keep this guy at bay.
Let me dig in my bag stuff. My handcuffs here.
You want to handcuff him?
I'm gonna handcuff him.
Awesome. Well done. Oh, you don't even have to roll at this point.
Oh,
but-
because I had an advantage.
Yeah, you're good. It's
Okay.
all, that was perfect. Yeah, he's so subdued. Betty is a freak with that gun, and I honestly I would be afraid. Australia, they don't seem to see you. You seem to have a decent vantage point with your back up against the wall. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You can move, 𝕻𝖓𝖗. My bad. You do have movement left. Even this guy down here, he got fixated when the alarm went off. He didn't even look down the hallway. He's freaking out trying to hack into this door.
Alright, is that a baddie?
Yeah, but you can't. Because you took the turn to tie up the other guy. Your turn would be done. So it's Vistrilia's turn.
Well enough. There's more here, guys. Keep a lookout.
Alright, so I will take this turn and I'm gonna try to aim around Clem since he just came into my way and fire on the bad guy down trying to get in that door.
You move first.
No critical failures.
No critical failures.
Technically, Clem,
Ooh.
that was close.
close.
That was close.
That was.
I think the fact that Clem, go ahead.
No, I think 8's too low. I could add to that, but I think 8's too low. I think I'd have to get a 6.
I think that was wise.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good. All right, Vistrilia, you now have your move left. You also have your features. Most of them take an action, but I'm just taking a look. Oh, no, I guess that's all you got for this time.
All I got.
You can move if you'd like. There's a bunch of sunscreen on the ground. Or
You
lotion.
know,
If you move straight forward, I don't think you're in it. And you should be around me, right?
Yeah.
yeah, so
Like
I'll
one
just
step
run
forward.
across the doorway here and
Oh, is that the one you're talking? I traveled one behind you.
cool.
All right.
Alright.
Greg, it is your turn.
Man. Okay. If it's possible, could I use a bonus action to assess what that item is that Betty pointed out to me in the plant?
It is a very similar drone to the one that
Oh,
you
okay.
have already messed with.
Man. Okay. They're still watching. I think, though, with the car, I think the other car is my priority. So, alright, we're going to take a look at that camera. Or you could just shoot it too, Betty. They're watching us. I am going to attempt to hack into the car and activate its, the clouds, I'm assuming it's got like a Viper security system where you actually have to contact somebody to deactivate it and prove your account with the car. So he's going to try to lock whoever's in the car in that car for the north. The north
Oh, for the
van.
north one. All right, yeah.
Yes.
Roll
this one.
computers. I like that. Yeah, I got you. You got to beat a 15.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Meets beats, so that
Oh,
car...
yes!
Here, click. It locks down. And so at the end of that turn, outside the sirens are absolutely loud. Police begin to enter the building. We're going to enter into a little bit of what we call a challenge event. The police are coming in, and I'm assuming you guys are going to help. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around. I'm actually going to share a view with everybody so that you guys can actually see what's going on outside of the building.
Cool.
Because you guys can't see.
Oh,
There
look
are
at that map.
police cars. They're all coming in. And so the police are coming in. So what is everybody going to do? We're going to do one round real quick. Just give me. Do you help the police? Do you help the victims? Or what do you do?
I'm the first guy they see when they come in the door. I hit the floor and throw him and slide my gun away.
Now, Clem, your character does have the police powers. You worked in. Yeah, but you worked in law enforcement, so if you wanted to role play or say something, you actually have advantage on convincing the police that you're a safe person.
I appreciate that. I'll take advantage of that.
Okay.
At a later date.
Okay, so you lay on the ground.
Yeah, I'm hands down there. They're all adrenaline, so.
Okay, I love it. That's actually a wise action. I'm not even gonna make you roll, because that was awesome. Who else? Vistralia, what are you doing as the police all start entering the building?
I suppose I would be with the hostages trying to get out, or at least help them out.
Guard them.
All right.
Guard them till the police get there.
Love it. So go ahead and I'm gonna have you roll a persuasion, just because it's like they're freaked out. Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
All right, a 14. Yeah, people seem to be wanting to talk with you, or like you're willing to work with you. They realize that you're not a terrible bank robber.
All right,
Cool.
guys.
Betty, what are you doing? Oh, sorry.
What's the name of the sheriff?
The one coming, the main sheriff coming in.
Yeah.
He goes by
knows.
Don. Yeah.
Don, what took you so long? Why are you so late getting here? And she puts her gun up. Stand there.
Down there hiding in the tellers. We've got the office locked down, but the tellers are full.
They've got their other
got
gun.
hostages.
They got all their guns trained on this guy. Betty, what are you doing?
Well, I couldn't wait on you, could I? Do you see what would have happened if I waited on you?
It's only been like
Guy away down in here. What are you talking about? Why have you taken so long?
the button got pressed 18 minutes ago. Or 18 seconds ago. What do you mean? We were right here.
Let's go. Two strange vans outside, Don. Two strange vans outside. What did you expect to have happen?
I might have information on that, actually.
Yeah, see, he's got information that you don't have, Don. Don, this is coming up at the next city board meeting.
I just threw it in chat. I'm going to try to use that's need to know ability to see if I
Okay.
could, based on the drone, that especially that active drone, if I could get an idea maybe if this is some kind of, if I could compare it with law enforcement, my access to CIA and FBI records to see if
All right.
I can name them.
Roll
So
investigation.
you know, Don, they shot me. They shot me. This is the first time I've been shot in 20 years, Don. 20 years I went without getting shot. Do you know how hard that is for me?
Betty, you need to quiet down. Can't you see we have a problem? So all the officers are running by.
Oh my word.
This
Dan, roll
Nobody-
your d6 for influence.
With
this
advantage.
as elderly encouragement, but
Cayman, what did you say?
Nothing. I was laughing at the rolls.
I can't believe that.
All
Oh
right.
my gosh.
So with that roll, you do not recognize the technology being used or any of the signatures. You can't figure out where it's coming from, but they're still watching, which is strange. So we're gonna go into story mode here for a second. All the police run in, and they're starting to apprehend people. Things are calming down, including the music, and it is kind of quiet. The police are questioning you guys, but they obviously, between your knowledge of what's going on and who you are, and Betty, I'm sure would absolutely vouch for
Betty's
half of you
watching
guys.
everything. Yeah.
You guys would quickly realize that that you guys are fine. You're safe. The injured are being attended to. The arrests are being made. It's strange, though, Greg, as you're studying this drone, it's still watching.
I'd bring it over to the sheriff. They're still watching, Sheriff. This thing's still active. I don't know if there's...
I mean, that's above my pay grade.
I don't know. It died the last time I hacked into it, but I could give it a try again.
I mean, that would probably be wise.
Betty leans over to V and she's like,
Maybe it's like in our spy book from last month.
Go ahead and give me a computer roll.
Coming up.
That
April.
Betty, do you think maybe since I helped with this bank robbery, I might get that loan this time?
Oh, I'm definitely putting in a good word for you. I'm definitely making sure that the other girl's here when you come in.
She
I love
better
it.
get it.
All right. So, you guys, Greg, with that, you successfully begin to hack in. But as you do, there's a message left for you. And it says, "We'll be watching you." And so after all of it's calmed down, there's a gentleman who enters onto the scene. And he actually would ask the four of you to meet him in a private room in the back.
I'm not that kind of girl.
Want to reload?
Excuse me, this is not a threat. I just had a couple of questions for you guys.
That's
Would
what
you-
all the guys say.
As I check my gear, I'll be right with you. How do I reload?
In your inventory, in your character sheet, you actually just click on where it says ammo, but you don't have any ammo to reload.
We weren't
So-
expecting to fight one.
Yeah.
Now, if you go out to your car, because that's all out there too, but he takes you into a private room into the back of the bank, and he has you sit down. So, quite impressive. And Betty, I'm sure you remember me. I'm Michael Ramirez, and
Yes, Mr. Ramirez, 45, it's about 5'3". No, 5 foot. I say, this is.
and she starts to rattle off some details.
listen, Betty. Do you remember the deal we had? I mean, I've been asking to recruit you as a secretary of this agency for a long time, but I think clearly I have an offer for the four of you.
I got a feeling you just dropped us in this shit box with knowledge we didn't have.
Eh,
I don't know if I like you much.
guess you'll have to find out, won't you?
We'll see.
What's going on?
Uh,
I'm sorry.
Well, I was watching, and I reviewed all the tapes, and quite frankly, we could use your guys' hands. Quite talented, and I've been trying to recruit Betty for this agency for quite some time.
For quite some time. Look how young he is. He's barely into his 20s. That's all this advanced scientific stuff. He's actually 45. I'm serious.
He rolls his eyes. You know what, Betty? I think at this point you don't have a choice. You gotta come.
You gonna try and blackmail me? Is that how it is again, Ramirez? The last time you tried that, it didn't go well for you.
Come
I'm
on,
just-
Betty. I'm jumping off of this diving board. You jumping with me?
Well, only if V gets to run a library.
That's
So,
all I want.
as you guys say that, he pulls out a suitcase loaded with money. Listen, I just need your help with a couple of jobs. They're all legal. You guys got talent. I got money. I need you guys.
Now we're talking.
I'd love
Betty
to
looks
expand what
unimpressed
I'm
by the
doing.
money, but yep.
I got more than that in my bed at home.
Really? I don't want to know, actually.
Under my
Hey, if you
library,
thought-
Betty.
A mattress
Well,
for
because I
beer.
the camera pans out. And well done, guys. Thank you for playing around. We could probably roleplay that for hours. I do want to showcase just some of the other things around here for anybody interested in purchasing this module. All of these vehicles, Dan, if you could zoom out for me.
Yep, already done.
Awesome. All of these vehicles, well, if I press the right button, are absolutely movable. They're just tiles. Even the van that crashed into the wall. So, you guys, whoever wants to run this themselves can move these vehicles around, do, however they wish. They can delete them. There's actually a few more of the vehicles that are in there. Even these trucks, we can have this truck just drive on by. Look at that. There's so much here that we barely even touched. There's actually a secret map that we never touched. That's fine. Let's save it. So this here, I designed this map with my friends here, and we're playtesting it. There's some things I already want to add and edit. It is for the Everyday Heroes rule set, and it is very much going to be available by the end of June for sale. We'll talk about that later. Of course, it's always available to our patrons.
Yeah, we should throw out for supporters. It's available in its beta form as well, correct?
That is a very true statement. Yes, it is. So like I said, we barely touched this. There's so much more here that we also helped build. So if you haven't seen our other video, check it out, where we started working on this, and I got inspiration from all of my friends and patrons.
That's where Betty was born, if you want to know where she came from.
Yep.
That is where Betty was made. Players, you guys did a great job role-playing. It was so much fun. Good job. I don't think we killed anybody that didn't need to die.
No. A close call, but we got it. And I also think we make a great TV series gang of people. I know. Oh my gosh. And the poor librarian stuck with us. She's keeping us sane and grounded.
Yeah.
He just wants to educate the world.
Well,
what I was thinking was, Ramirez needs a headquarters for this little thing, see? And this bank, it probably shut down anyway, so maybe this bank becomes the new library, which doubles as the headquarters where that special map acts as like the base for operations for this new little group.
Does the secretary come with it?
Of course, I'm not going to leave my bank.
She's the only one that knows where the secret tunnel is.
I was going to say yes.
That's true. He's the only one old enough to remember.
I
man.
love it.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
This was so much fun.
Aurelian and Cayman, some of our supporters. You guys, if you want to become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios and chat with all these people here, join in movie nights and other games like this, join our locals or Patreon community, as this has been another fantastical episode of AV Epochs, our monthly collaboration. This month, Modern May. Check out the links in the description below for the sound, music, and ambience that we use, as well as, most importantly, Evil Geniuses, Everyday Heroes. And there's several other links in there for stuff Jake's used for making the map and so many other things. Of course, hop over to 𝕻𝖆𝖆𝖗𝖗 Crossroads to check out the Around the Hearth, where we discuss these topics, and we already recorded the next month, which we are going into, of a showdown at High June, which I'm very excited for. And we'll have some special guests.
I've got a copy of a DVD from you guys that I can't get to play anywhere.
Oh no! We'll have to talk about that.
We're limited on DVD players, but we have a few.
Because it's ancient technology, right?
Maybe we'll have to figure out a digital copy at some point.
Yeah, I still want to watch it. Totally.
Yeah.
I'll do movie night when my movie comes up.
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, I think that's about it.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Thank you guys all for joining the adventure.
You betcha.
We will see you.
Oh, it's late for you guys, so I'm gonna say good night for your sake.
Good night.
Oh, you're good. Bye.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.